Hello and welcome to Duos in Destiny, where we are two YouTubers. Just trying.
Really trying.
We're just trying
Our best.
to entertain you by playing a Spelljammer-inspired Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Logan. And I'd like to give a very special shout out to Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp, and the editor didn't put it in here, but this is supposed to be our character art that you might see on our Instagram, made by Roll for Sketching on Instagram. Be sure to check them out and show them your love from us here at Duos in Destiny. Over to you.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Commander's Log.
Commander's Log.
It's me, Brandon, your player, and we're so excited for episode number 24. 24.
Am I doing that right?
Isn't that crazy?
That's right.
Hey, we recently started to make 2 other shows. So if you're in the need for some other D&D content in a much shorter form, we've got Roll Call that comes out on Mondays and Behind the Screen that comes out on Fridays, just for some little tidbits of information and different things for players and dungeon masters out there. So if you need some other more, go check that out. Don't forget, all of our information is in the description. So the Spotify link, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those are all there. So feel free to click on those and go follow us. We'd love some more love. We already appreciate all the love and support we get as it is. But don't forget, please, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We love to interact with our fans. I think you can probably tell. I think every time we get one, we're super happy. But we always comment back. We always would love to start a conversation. So feel free, get in the comments, give us some information back. We'd love to hear from you all. Without further ado, I believe it is now time to get into last time on Commander's Log.
Commander's Log.
Carson ventured deeper into Sector T, and it was quite interesting because as they entered Sector T, he saw something that the vision from High Priestess Olgri. It looked like the cluster, and in doing so, as he looked off to the left, there's a pirate ship of an unknown species to Carson. Pointed ears, some with greenish skin, some with very pristine white skin, I guess would be the right term there. And boy, did they attack, and boy, did the Starhammer come out swinging. Because they roll really well initially, but not quite to finish off with it. But hey, the fight went in our favor, and through searching of the ship, found lots of goodies. And when I say lots of goodies. Carson's got a lot of things to look at here. But we ultimately kind of found a way I think we tethered off this large cluster here with the Starhammer, and we did a lot of repair work through the night. And we just, I think, took a long rest, and we're just about to take a long rest. I don't remember if we actually.
It's pretty much heading into the long rest.
But I guess this is where I will shut up now and hand it back over to you, sir.
And I'll pick it up right there where
Please.
you left off. You do spend the rest of the evening of the 7th of Char still floating around this cluster of asteroids, essentially anchored in your spot, waiting the evening out, but making the necessary repairs to your ship because you guys took some damage from that last fight, plus the ones that you guys had sustained previously. So you've taken the time to essentially help fix up the Starhammer, as well as take stock of everything that you came across on this new ship. If there is anything you would like to do throughout the night, you guys spend the rest of the evening here uninterrupted.
Okay.
Nothing of note happens. Beneath you, within the asteroid, within the air bubble that encompasses these asteroids, you see the occasional shifting to the tree boughs beneath you. Every now and then, you'll see a flock of birds break through the tree boughs of one and land in a different one. But other than that, nothing of note throughout the evening. If you need to take a long rest, definitely take a long rest now as we go into the 8th of Char still in the morning of the next day.
As I am could have sworn I had a blue page. I don't. As I'm in my quartos, that's even.
You did write it all down.
I did.
I
was
trying
to see if I had an actual one so I could write down because I have the other potion and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to like get a spot where I could do it, but I'll find that later.
One central location.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I am also guilty of just putting notes wherever they fall.
I was gonna say because this stuff will all get lost to the ether in this recap.
Yeah.
But I will cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
Yes. I will cast comprehend languages.
Does comprehend languages let you read, or only
For
understand?
the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any languages that you hear or see signed.
Oh, okay.
You will also understand any written languages that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes 1 minute to read 1 page of this text. The spell does not decode symbols or secret messages.
Gotcha.
It does last for an hour.
Okay. What are you reading?
I would like to read the ledger initially
The ledger.
to try to gain information.
Yes, of course. So,
Please, thank you.
the ledger, you find it is made out to one Captain Eldar Windfuller. If you need to spell it out, you can, and I will. I'll also let you know he's dead. You can just write it phonetically. Captain Eldar Windfuller, acting captain of the Despair of Corsairs. After the introduction of this is essentially like his blurb. You know, you open up the very first page, and this is it right here. And it says specifically, acting captain of the Despair of Corsairs. Those idiot Githyanki wrote the script backwards, so now this heap of garbage is the Despair of Corsairs, as opposed to my requested Corsair of Despair. I, alongside Terranth Zenaria, have been assigned to this heap, overseeing these barbaric Githyanki. We had lost a freighter several months back on its return trip. It was found floating abandoned outside of the Terran fields, stripped of its helm and supplies. The thieves left behind the orrery, but its chart had been corrupted. We have special instructions to not be seen aboard the Despair of Corsairs, and I have no inclination to be seen. My name is Tarnished, simply acting as their captain. The ledger then goes on to detail their journey all the way from a planet that they call Bosselite to the Terran fields. It also mentions throughout there pretty heavily in kind of like a daily log that they actively are avoiding and making trips to evade Sirlons.
Actively?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, the Sirlons are an issue. Essentially, it says the Sirlons are an annoyance and we must evade them at all costs.
Okay. That's interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the gist of the ledger that you get. It seems like he was newly assigned to the ship that is now his tomb. It is not a mine. It is a tomb.
Okay.
How long does the comprehend?
Lasts for 1 hour. I was going to ask how long would it take me to do that?
I would say it encompasses that entire hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might cast it again.
Because if it's especially 1 minute to read a page, for sure, it's going to take that whole hour.
I'll cast it again.
Okay.
My second slot before I go to bed. And I'll pull out the 3 scrolls that I have.
Okay. They are in the exact same script as the other one. You come to find this is an Elvish language that you're reading. The very first scroll is a scroll of scrying.
Oh, okay. That's some spell scrolls. Okay.
Next scroll is a scroll of Hold Monster.
Okay.
The final one, a scroll of Plane Shift.
Whoa.
And you see that the scroll itself has some odd, kind of like runic markings to them that are almost kind of like I would compare them to like a watermark on a dollar bill, where if you don't catch it in the right light, you don't notice it, but you can kind of see these faint, almost kind of like invisible runes that are like a mark over the entirety of the scroll.
Okay, crazy. Okay. That's huge. I cast Planeship right now.
I would genuinely have to just call the session there and figure out exactly what happens.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been great. Okay.
I should probably plan for that.
Nah. That's a super high level spell, technically. Right? 7th Planeship. Yeah, that's
so you can use spell scrolls that are beyond your level ability. It just requires an ability check, set by a DC. So it's a chance of just not them using.
Yeah.
But
until I multi-class into a wizard and get a spell book. Would it be too much to ask that I could do? Because we have some extra ones of these, correct?
Like empty canisters?
Yeah.
Or I think so.
Do you think we could do one for the potion of greater healing and the random potion? Would that be alright?
Is that the random potion right there?
No, this is one you'd give me that Zage had made.
Oh, okay, awesome. I actually greater healing is 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because superior is the max, right? That's 8.
Yeah, superior is the big guy.
Well, isn't there a 16?
Supreme.
Regular?
Is it Supreme maybe?
IDK.
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Jinx.
That's for the real ones out there that remember television.
All those. Oh, television? What's that? You're telling me you used to have a cable box you plugged into your TV?
Actually,
is that when you had to use your rotary phone?
I did. Believe it or not, this was back when TVs had ears. They had rabbit ears on the back of them, and you had to point them in a specific direction just to watch what you wanted to.
That's crazy.
I don't know what trash you're talking over there.
Was this back when everybody just used like horse and buggy?
Yeah. I used to have to take my tractor to work. Uphill both ways.
Oh. You at least had a tractor.
Yeah, luckily. My family was well off. What can I say?
Yeah. Interesting. So this is my random.
Yeah.
That's my potion of healing. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Potion of healing.
Absolutely.
Random potion. For some reason, I thought there was something else that had some verbiage on it, but maybe not.
That you wrote down that you found?
Yeah, and I wrote down everything, so I don't see anything else. So maybe I might have been thinking spell scrolls and a ledger. So.
Oh, okay. I was saying that's the only thing I have written down. So anything beyond that, we're making up.
Yeah. No, we're perfect. So I will take. That's what I just spend the rest of my night doing. Is studying over that, and awesome. I do kind of want to like. No, that's what I'll do for this first night.
Okay. Perfect. So you spend the rest of the evening working on decoding exactly what it is that you found amongst this old ship of yours. Anything else from it? Or you just go into the long rest and morning of the next day?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the long rest.
Okay.
Rest.
Absolutely. If you need to, go ahead and take that.
Yeah, because I did. Do my bonus action and do my right. So I can take some damage.
Yeah. Okay. So, morning of the next day. Zage over the breakfast table as you guys are doing it. Well, Captain? Commander? What's the plan for today?
We need to go in. We need to get underneath the canopy. If you don't think the ship can get in there, I guess I will see if Paizo would like to accompany me, and I'll take one of the chesters down there.
I do think the ship would be far too big.
I do too. If you can work on all the weaponry that we've gotten, if you don't mind kind of setting up a armory of sorts. What would technically the galley be used for?
Excuse me while I yawn. The galley would essentially be where you eat. Kind of like sit down. Mess hall. kind of thing.
So they do have one that has a galley and one that has a mess hall. So
Oh, really?
yeah, we will say that the
I'm not a sailor. I don't know.
well, there's non-gift quarters too. So I'll just one of those rooms down there I will turn into an armory.
Okay.
Of Zage.
Awesome.
Kind of build some racks and stuff for all this weaponry that we got.
Yeah.
Just so it's kind of there and readily available. And also Zage. I did find these this beautiful set of chemical supplies. I don't know if this would interest you at all, but maybe something that you might find some need for, or you said rather.
This was on that ship that we just blew to
It
smithereens.
was.
This is fine craftsmanship.
These appear to be, I know this from reading some of the language last night, maybe made by elves.
What?
That we'd heard of.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Well, they sure can make a fine Erlenmeyer flask.
Yes, they're very well crafted, much different than some of our crafting back home. And then here, take this, and I'll hand him the Ori, the black one, the one that we initially found. It was like a blackish stone, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So I hand him that one, and I want to keep the platinum one because I'm going to try to mess with that when I get some chance. But,
Okay, for sure.
And just when I'm going down there, this might be beneficial to keep in your hands, and I don't tell him I found the platinum one. But in case I don't come back, at least you have this.
Morbid.
It's not morbid, it's unfortunately the reality we're in currently, so we've got to prepare for it.
I trust you've been getting better with the cartography, so.
I do my best. There is a map in case you need it as well. I've mapped pretty well, I think,
Okay.
our route, but the Ori is hard to beat.
Yes.
So using it in conjunction should be pretty easy to find your way home if need be.
Well, we're not gonna abandon you.
Oh, please don't. But just
And
in
if
case.
anything goes wrong, let me know. We'll
Yeah.
come in and blast you.
Very well. Okay. Perfect.
Good luck, Carson.
Thank you. And if you get a second and you are aboard, there's that. We did pull that spell-jamming helm off the ship, and it is quite different. I don't know if there's anything to study off of there, but
Yeah, I can definitely determine the magic, maybe try to figure out its source, perhaps.
yeah,
Or at least just compare it to what we have.
very good. Well, I kind of presume we're maybe at the breakfast table at this point.
Yeah.
Probably makes most sense. Kind of team meeting in the morning kind of style. Will Pizor, you ready to go adventuring?
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, me too. Brish, breakfast was great. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. I actually didn't put ectoplasm jelly in it. I'm not gonna lie. I took care of the ectoplasm jelly.
Took care of it.
Yeah, it winked at me, so whoop, right overboard.
I knew you were the right man for the job, Brish. Good
Yeah.
job. And I kind of pat him on the shoulder as I walked by.
You talked to me first, I'm not gonna lie. What?
We both can act like you didn't say anything.
I did, Carson.
All right, Pizor, you full? I'm
Yeah.
see how many times I can get you to jump between accents. Zage, what about you? Have you finished eating breakfast? But Brish,
I'm
you
not
know-
done yet. We can just let me
no, Brish.
take my moment.
But did you really throw it overboard?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
Pizor-
way overboard.
Okay.
I promise I saw him do it. I would have stepped in myself, but he looked like he had it handled.
What a professional.
Thank you. I'm here all day.
All right, Pizor. Well, no time like present. We'll probably need all the time we can get while the sun's up.
I think the sun never sets in space.
Yeah, I take that back. Well,
It's okay. It's early in the morning. The sun is still high in the sky.
Facts. All right. Now let's head to the Chester and find our way in.
Okay. Is there anything specific you take with you on the chest top?
Specific. I will take one of my friends if you so allow
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take. I keep forgetting to level up my friendos.
Absolutely. Those guys are very far behind, aren't they?
Yes. Kind of feel like taking Kit, or not Kit. Well, what Ada? Would kind of be the most good. Well, although Pizor I know has pretty good healing, huh? to experience that.
I do have the healing touch.
You do have it, yes. Let us take.
If it's any consolation, I can tell you I'm not that good at talking to people, and I'm not that good with my hands.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna take. Let's do not Kit. Let's take. Where's my next? Let's take Sid.
Sid?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Sid's coming along.
Swapping out the automatons.
Yep.
You guys roll up to the Chester,
Roll
getting
up.
it ready, getting it locked and loaded. There are little mechanical arms that exude out of the bottom, picking up Sid by the side and just absorbing him up into the Chester, where his head kind of pops out on the front side. He's
You're welcome.
looking out the side. I appreciate that aspect of the design. As you board the Chester, you see Zage and the automaton standing up on the signal deck, looking over you, just kind of saluting your exit. From there.
Is it kind of like fighter jet style, where it's kind of like cocked a little bit, so like you have one person here and then one person here? Like I'm like flying it, and then like Pizer's
Yes,
behind
yeah,
me?
they're directly behind you, and they face backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Motion sickness.
Motions.
Think about how crazy that would be. That'd be terrifying. I just met like, yeah. All right, cool.
Everything whizzing past you, and you're just looking backwards.
This is like the sharp turns and stuff. Yeah, going inverted, like that would be crazy. And you're just riding backwards all the time. All right.
It comes with a complimentary barf bag.
Good.
Yeah.
All right,
Only
Pizor.
one.
Let's do this.
I am ready as you
Take a grab, and so I try to, before I find a good place to go in, before we even get in the Chester, so I at least have a general idea of where I'm gonna guide us to. So.
Okay, absolutely. As the Chester starts to take flight, you can feel it kind of like sway underneath you. A familiar feeling, but at the same time, pretty strange to you. You've only done it once before. You kind of get your bearings, and the next thing you know, you're rocketing straight towards the asteroids.
If I make, I've probably done it a handful of times.
Oh
now.
yeah, you have. Yeah,
because of the time frame.
the original trip and then everything between, plus the
Yeah.
200 days that we lapsed.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I probably did.
you're very familiar with this at this point. You're probably even pretty well versed
I was
at
gonna
the
say,
helm
I would
itself.
have tried to take like time to learn
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
little bit of that, to at least be comfortable.
Yeah, so you're definitely more than comfortable,
Yeah.
fluent with the Chesters themselves. So,
Okay.
absolutely. You dive straight into the thick canopy of asteroids. From there, I will have you roll me a D100, sir.
D100. Dun, 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 dun.
D100.
72.
A 72. Okay. Let me get to my D100 chart. Open up the wrong thing. You say 72.
Is that a free level up?
How did you know? You pass go, and you
Collect
get
$100.
200 gold pieces. It's absolutely true.
Nice.
No, so, as you pierce through the canopy of the trees, you find yourself in this like ever-evolving layer of greenery. The original outside layer is very thick and almost impenetrable, but you're able to essentially just break straight through it and find that it is just a canopy of leaves. And then beyond that is just this massive tiers of trunks and all sorts of vegetation. And it seems like everything around you at all times is slightly moving. Like almost everything in this vicinity is alive. Make a perception check for me, would you?
I'm gonna say I'm looking for the holes in the crater where I'd kind of seen my vision before.
Okay, so you're heading towards the like surface of the asteroids in a way. Okay.
9.
9. As you're peering through the canopy floor, you're making like zigs and zags through all of the trees, kind of like a forest moon on indoor kind of situation, where these tall trees take up almost the entirety. There's ferns and a lot of greenery that covers the forest floor, and you're not finding any just large openings or even much of anything that would lead you into where you think you want to go.
Okay.
So at the current moment, you're just searching and searching aimlessly through this expansive forest. At all times, there is different flora and fauna that kind of jumps out from the bush surrounding you. You see vines that you think are vines turn out to be snakes. You see all sorts of birds, massive insects that are beyond the size of you.
Oh boy.
Like centipedes and megapedes that they would swallow you in one bite. All sorts of interesting creatures underneath this canopy that you've never seen before, but nothing of note. No holes in the surface.
I could swear this is exactly what the vision looked like that Olgri had shown me. You're not seeing any vision back there, are you? Anything?
But I can check, but
You haven't been looking?
I've been looking in a way, but now I am actively looking. I am not just passively looking.
Okay.
Good for you. I am actually really good at looking for things.
I'm not so good. I've been trying to focus on not getting swallowed by one of these massive bugs.
It's a lot easier to not be so overwhelmed if you're just looking at them going as opposed to coming at you. So I've been able
Yeah,
to.
true.
I've been able to study them. I did see there was a couple of like openings within the forest floor back that way. We just kind of breezed right over them, but they did seem to have some kind of gases escaping.
You saw them?
Yes.
Oh, okay, awesome. It's just straight behind us, and I'll.
Yes. Flip back around.
All right, I'll flip around. Let me know when we're getting close if you can.
Okay.
Everything kind of looks the same to a certain extent.
As you guys flip a Yui and you guys go back towards where he's indicating, you're flying closer and closer and kind of disguised in an overgrowth. You see there's kind of like an overlap in the canopy floor itself, where there's just like a pitch blackness, and you see like small silvery gases escaping.
Well, that's a spot, I presume.
It's the only thing I've seen that is out of place.
Is it like a big section?
Yes. It almost looks like an entire wrinkle formed in the crust of the earth here, and has about like a 15-foot gap of where there's just a void. Like it folded in upon itself.
Do I think like the Chester can fit into it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
In
then
that size of gap.
I'll start to take the Chester to it.
Okay.
Good.
You kind of slowly start approaching, and dull lights glow, and there's like a dial and dash where you can activate the light cantrip, and you are able to actually illuminate your path, and you can see through here. It is mostly heavily obscured with a fog that is not quite like a moisture fog. It's almost like spider webs in a way, where the fog pulls with you. It's almost quite like a fluid mixed with that web-like strand. So they have some sense of movement to them, but you push straight through them.
Like it's extremely dense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But more than just fog. Like it is not fog, that's for sure. It's more like a miasma might be the right
So
description.
can I see anything the second I am in it?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 2.
Not anything past where the headlights hit the miasma and reflect right into your eyes.
I'm not so sure about this, Paizo. I can't really see anything. I don't really know where I'm going.
I mean, we could always go straight till we hit something. We can go on foot.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's keep going for a little bit. I'll just keep going straight. We'll go take it nice and slow.
Okay. You progress for a straight path for a little while. There is a slight, like a bump as you brush the top of the cavern of where you've entered into. So essentially, if you've gone into this wrinkle in the space, it's kind of like a cavern in a way. Like if you're driving over this way, you wouldn't have seen anything. So heading backwards, you see this wrinkle. The wrinkle just folds off into darkness, and it's like a wide river of where the entirety of this asteroid has just like folded up over on itself. You head down that way for a very slow path travel. You don't want to damage the Chester by any means.
Sure.
So you're kind of just slowly inching along, waiting for something to stop you. Every now and then you'll slowly like hit the top, hit the bottom, so you know you're somewhere in between. And you travel on for several minutes before, I can't believe there was a wrinkle in space.
That was crazy.
You travel on for several minutes before finally you start to see that silvery miasma starts to have this iridescent glow to it.
Consistency changing at all, or just color?
It stays about the same consistency.
Okay.
Yeah. It just has a actual natural glow to where your lights are not the only source of light at this point.
Okay. Then I will continue going.
Okay. You continue on a little bit further, and it becomes brighter and brighter until the point where it's just this entire green, like neon glow in front of you that encompasses all your vision. Before it gets too overwhelming, you finally break free of it, and all of a sudden you are standing in a large empty cavity. And looking above you, you can kind of see this like rolling and shifting, roiling pattern, almost like a lake within a lake. If you've ever seen kind of like the at the bottom of the ocean,
Yes.
where they have brine pits,
Yes.
where you can actually see current flow and shifting patterns within there. You can see similar to just like that. And every now and then, in that miasma that encompasses all around you, so if you think about it, take a step back. As you exit the miasma, you find yourselves at the center of a jawbreaker. You are surrounded on all sides by this gigantic dome of this glowing green iridescence that kind of just shimmers and shakes within the dome, like it is some kind of brine pool at the bottom of the ocean. And you're completely surrounded by that, but otherwise, amidst the middle of this asteroid, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Is this what it looked like to you?
No, there was a temple in the center, and not all of this material that's we just fought through to get. I'm lost, Pizor. Maybe it's in one of the other asteroids, or maybe it's between. Is it technically 3 asteroids, or is this just visual?
Yeah, it is not just 3 asteroids, it's several asteroids kind of
Okay.
like conglomerated together.
Maybe it's not necessarily in one of the asteroids, maybe it's between all of the asteroids. Maybe I was thinking about this room.
So we need to be searching elsewhere? This is not the place.
It doesn't appear so, no. I'll circle towards the center just in case it is there. You know, I just can't see it or something.
You don't find anything?
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. This isn't right.
I mean, what did we expect? Find it the first go round?
No. Alright, let's try to find a way back out, I guess.
Make a history or perception check. A 17.
On history.
You can kind of see this light, faint trail of where you broke through that miasma. There's kind of like this silvery punch that goes through the green iridescence, and then this small green iridescent trail that follows to where the Chester kind of sits suspended in the center here.
I think I still see some of our entry. I'm trying to follow that. It looks like it's fading.
Okay, it's time to go then.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think, unless there's a reason to stay, I don't think there's any reason for us to be here.
Nope.
Okay, so let's boogie.
Okay. You exit out, and once more, it's kind of a slow, careful trek of just boom, ding, 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 pinballing your way out of this small cavern.
Yeah.
You go through the miasma, exiting out of it, into the forest once more.
So I'm going to try to find a junction between two asteroids.
A junction between two asteroids. Okay. So you continue on, and you're essentially at this point just searching for a change in the landscape.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. What I will have you roll is a perception check for me.
It's not a natural one, but a 1.
Ooh, okay. Awesome. Well, if that is the case, as you guys are trolling along, kind of slowly looking around you, surveying it, looking for any change in the topography, you're constantly surrounded by these gigantic trees, like redwood-esque in their girth as well as their length. There's vines and all sorts of low-hanging boughs that impede your path, so it's a constant dodging this way and that way through this thick forest. And all of a sudden you hear this boom boom of something landing on the Chester.
On it?
On it. Would you tell me what the AC of the Chester would be? Oh my gosh, I haven't given you a character sheet at all, have I?
No. I believe it's 32.
You believe it's 32? Yeah. No, it would be the same AC as the bombard because it's a metal hull. And just for the sake of this, we're going to give it a third of the health. I think the bombard has 350, so let's give this 120.
Okay.
Not quite a third. I can't believe I didn't make that. I'm going to make myself a note now that this
too
probably
funny.
Yeah, this is like 2 or 3 sessions.
You looked at me like I was like crazy. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoops. Okay.
Too funny.
What is the AC of the
So a classic bombard is 15.
Okay, but the Star Hammer
is 19.
Correct. Okay, so AC of 19 for the Chester because it does have that metal hull.
Okay.
HP is 120.
Okay.
Damage threshold is 7.
I like 50 better, but fun.
And its speed is 60. What is the bombard? The bombard was 40?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to double check, make sure that one, I know exactly which one. I want to make sure it is not as slow as... Do. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that to happen, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. You know, we greatly appreciate it. This time, share us with your loved ones. We haven't brought that up in a long time. You know, maybe this. You know, we are getting very close to the holiday season, and during Thanksgiving, you know, pop us up on that 65-inch TV and, you know, show your family Duos and Destiny.
Turn off the big game. Put on the big nerds.
While you're eating your wonderful Thanksgiving meal, whatever it may be. But yeah, let's have a Duos and Destiny Thanksgiving lunch.
I apologize. The movement speed is 80 feet.
80.
On this guy.
Ay, caramba, I wrote 60. I'll take it. I will gladly erase 60 for 80.
Okay, that should be enough information for the Chester there.
Can I see what landed upon my ship?
As you are facing forwards, you see you do have the whole cockpit basically above you.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like, you hear the boom boom of something impacting into it. You kind of like look over your shoulder and you see these 2 large orange, kind of like ape-like looking creatures. You've seen a couple of them swinging between the boughs of the trees, but these 2 have actually like fallen and dropped on top of your Chester itself.
Okay.
They have like obscenely long arms, and the arms themselves are kind of like wailing, flailing before they smash into the cockpit of the Chester for an attack. So you see these two ape-like creatures just going absolutely bananas on the outside of your ship. The
Pun intended.
you like that? Two of their mouths are kind of like sucked up against the windows. You see the gigantic canine teeth, the tongues that are just like lapping and licking at the glass, but not quite making it through. You see part of the canines are actually beginning to pierce the glass itself as we rolled a 23 to hit. A 23 does hit. I appreciate that.
I don't like what you said they're doing with their tongues.
You know, they're doing the crazy thing. Their mouths are fully on it, and they do 9 points of piercing damage off the first bite.
Yikes. Okay, 9 points of damage.
And the second one fails to pierce the glass with its bite. And then you can see the one that has its teeth on it, its long arms are flailing against the rest of the body of the Chester, trying to beat into it. A 15 is going to miss on that one.
Okay.
And then another 15 is going to miss on that guy. The second creature is flailing its arms, and it actually makes a little bit more headway with its arms than it does the mouth, as that one does hit.
Oh, they both. The first one attacked 3 times.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Yep. The second one does 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need to roll to hit on the second one. That's going to miss with a 2, so I didn't even need to roll those damage dice.
Put them back, please.
So as they are on top of the Chesters, one of them just actively pounding into it, the other one trying to pry at any of the bits of the cockpit that has a weak point. Its mouth piercing through and starting to kind of crack the glass itself. And you have 2 arboreal grapplers trying to break into your Chester. I'm going to have you roll for initiative, my guy. And in the meantime, I will put together a little bit
of combat. Hey guys, this combat is sponsored by Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest. As he sets that sweet, I guess one could say sweet, or quite evil battle we're about to have with 2 space orangutans, ultimately.
Space orangutans.
Well, you said that orange fur, long arms. I was like, yeah, these sound like orangutans.
Pretty much, yeah. Come on, Carson, will you just participate?
Yeah.
Get in the boat. Okay, there you guys are in the Chester. And then I will grab some things that are green and moderately appropriate. Throw in a couple of... Just quit dropping things. Throw a couple of rings on them so we know who is who. And then I don't have trees because we don't play a game in forest, but I do have a lot.
You
of
tell me about
asteroids.
space trees.
I have space trees.
Space trees.
These trees, instead of being lush and green, have gone through the Shadowfell. We're actually about to encounter Strahd von Barovich. Is that his name? I think it's his name. I'm probably right. Okay. That is plenty of trees. Yeah. Plenty of trees.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are essentially on the forward path here. The 2 arboreal grapplers have dropped down onto your ship in the attack form. And I said, I need your initiative.
I rolled a 12.
A 12 for Carson. Okay. What would you get for Pizor?
12 on the die.
12 on the die, so he's going after you or before you? He's got a +3 on his dexterity.
I think he has like a little bit of dex, doesn't he?
Yes. What about your automaton friend Sid?
The guy Sid? Well, of course, a 12 on the dice.
Okay.
Plus... Goodness. Dex. Oh, +3. So, he is 15.
Okay. Let's do a quick rollies between Pizor and
Pizor
Sid.
go first.
Cool, okay. That works perfectly. I'm so glad you have made the mature decision. Okay, awesome. Top of the round comes to one of the arboreal grappers, the one with its arms on top and flailing wildly is... I wish I could set them on top of that with you. They're basically sharing the space right behind Pizor there. So the one that has been flailing on top of it is going to continue its... it's going to continue its attack, yeah, absolutely. So one bite attack, trying to break through the glass there with a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Eight points of piercing damage.
Okay.
2 tentacle attacks coming at you. The first one with a 2 on the dice is going to miss for a total of 7. Next one just hits with a 19.
Yes, sir.
And this is 2d6 as opposed to just 1. Okay, 6. 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it begins to pound on the glass. Ending its turn, you can see one arm is kind of like locking itself in place, so it's kind of got itself fully grappled into one place, keeping it where it's at so it can't fall off, and the other hand is just bashing in. Ending its turn, it goes over straight to blue. They both roll better than you. First bite attack from the second arboreal grapper is going to be an 8 on the dice. Missing. Second attack with its tentacles as it's flailing on top of you. That's going to be a 21 to hit. For 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And the last attack is going to miss with a 15. So one of those arms, again, each arboreal grapper has one arm fully encased around the Chester itself, keeping it in place as they're just pounding onto the top of it. What are you doing inside the vehicle?
Immediately go to a barrel roll.
Barrel roll, heck yes.
Trying to throw them off.
You are going to need to beat their escape DC. So they have a grapple, essentially, from doing the completed tentacle
Were they
attack.
using both hands to attack?
Each tentacle can grapple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can attack and grapple at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yes, they have the ability to grapple with just one hand. Specifically, it says you can grapple with 2 tentacles, with each tentacle.
Okay.
So they're essentially grappling themselves to your Chester. So I need you to essentially beat their DC, their escape DC from their grapple.
And what should I add to that?
A pilot's check. So add your intelligence, your spellcasting modifier. Add your spellcasting modifier to it. If you have proficiency in water vehicles, you can add your proficiency bonus. Otherwise, just your spellcasting modifier.
I have proficiency in vehicles space.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah, perfect. Oh, because you have the feat for that. Okay, yeah, perfect. So then you do add your proficiency bonus. So it's going to be your spellcasting modifier plus your bonus.
30-20.
Hoo-wee, okay, awesome. Just like that, you barrel roll and you see 2 arboreal grappers go in opposite directions, flung from each other. Let me see. Okay, they are thrown from the ships themselves, and I'm going to make dexterity checks for them to see if they can grab onto a nearby tree as opposed to hitting the forest floor. 1 is a failure, 1 is a success. You see one of them, as you throw it, it impacts into the side of a tree, dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage to that guy. And then you see the other one fall all the way down to the forest floor. Let's just give you, what would you say a fair cruising altitude for you would be?
We wouldn't be very high right now. I mean, just high enough that it would make sense. So maybe 20 to 30 feet. Like we're trying to
I would say 30 was my guess for that, because you're just off of the forest floor, but still not up within the canopy. So I will 6, 3d6, 11 points to that guy. Okay, awesome. You see the two arboreal wrappers get thrown off in opposite directions, and you are free of them for this point. What are you doing?
I correct course, and I go straight up.
Correct course and go straight up. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
As you go straight up, I would like you to make a perception check as well.
7.
7. You do not see anything as you are going straight up, but you're making for the canopy. Let's see. The AC of the Chester was 19, correct? Okay.
So use my full 80 feet to go up.
Okay, awesome. As you're about halfway up, you hear this as something grabs on to the Chester. As you're kind of like jettisoning straight up, you hear something grapple onto it, and then immediately as you're continuing your jettison path straight up, you hear this boom of the thing essentially swinging and slamming into the side of the Chester. As you've picked up a passenger who, upon their grapple, you see this large tentacle wrap around the entirety of the Chester itself and start to squeeze down upon it, dealing 9 plus.
And I got to go my full movement?
Yes.
So doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you break through the tree line.
Did I get to use my action to dash?
You definitely could have.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would get you far and above out. So if we assume the tree line is sitting at 120 feet,
Okay.
so if you had 80 feet, you're 30 foot at the very beginning, you would almost get there. So you have 70 feet to
110,
go.
so I get to 190
Yeah.
above ground.
Exactly. That would be exiting the actual air bubble after a couple hundred feet, or not a couple hundred, after a couple dozen feet. You would exit that air bubble straight into it.
Okay.
So I would say you'd have 30 feet of movement speed to get out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I focused on.
Okay, awesome. So you take them straight into outer space with that. The Chester does receive a very hefty blow of 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you see the arm of another arboreal grappler is just crushing into the sides of the Chester itself.
Okay.
You exit up into the ceiling, not the ceiling itself, but the canopy, blasting into space itself. You see the Star Hammer kind of floating off a little bit away from that cluster of asteroids that you entered into, and you see this arboreal grapple just like flapping in the breeze as you exit upon. As soon as you get outside of that air bubble, you see this kind of look of panic come across the arboreal grappler's face as its eyes go wide and it's kind of like gasping, and then immediately it starts just banging onto your ship. Which would begin to start doing damage. However, it is not their turn. Well, no, you just ended your turn to go all the way up. Also, I just lost my...
Did he not just do his turn when he first attacked me?
You would be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be like, yeah, absolutely. So, grappling on is kind of like an attack of opportunity is what they did. So you passed through them as you went through the trees.
Okay.
One grappled onto you, and you took it with him.
Got it.
So,
Understood.
yeah.
Does Pizor and Sid get a chance then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I think we actually skipped all of Pizor and Sid's turn and just went straight to you as the jammer of the Chester, because we had both of the arboreal grapplers turn where they did damage, and then immediately afterwards you barrel rolled, flung them off, and then shot up.
Oh, okay.
So technically they would have had a turn somewhere in between there.
Okay.
If you wanted them to do anything there, or I'll just let them hold their action.
No, they can
That's
just
the
hold.
Okay.
They can wait till the next round then.
Absolutely. What do you want their held action to be?
Well, I guess Sid doesn't really have anything to do. Because all Sid's stuff is kind of a rogue-esque. So everything is melee or, expertise. So he's not going to do much. I don't know. Pizor's, by all means, whatever you think he would do.
Yeah. Let's see if Pizor has anything to add to the situation.
If he feels the need to just hold it, that's perfectly fine too. It kind of makes sense in the situation.
Hey Carson, it looks like we have some kind of hanger-on. Do we just want to wait till he starves out of air? He looks pretty mad as there's just this doom 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 on the outside glass.
Yeah, well, the ship is taking rapid damage, so we probably need to find something. But I think he's going to be hopefully incapacitated soon by the lack of air. Hold on, I'm gonna just really try to see if I can get him to fall off.
Okay. You see the arboreal grappler standing on the outside, losing its speed and momentum. However, it is continuing to attacking because it can hold its breath for a time being.
Yeah.
First attack, bite, is going to be a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Seven points of damage.
Okay.
The tentacle attack, natural one.
Hey.
Second tentacle attack, a 3, for a total of 8.
Those are clutch rolls by you.
As the arboreal grappler is smashing into the canopy, it's not seeming to do any effect to the actual ship itself. It's still damaging it by all means, but it's starting to slow down, that's for sure. One full round of attacks come from it. Any action from you? Another barrel roll.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It worked before. So
roll
Garth
another pilot's check.
just puts her in and just guns it.
Heck yes. Nice.
Natural one.
Good job, Dice. Bringing it right back to me. You see the arboreal grappler holding on for dear life, one of the arms wrapped fully around, the teeth bared, going in for a bite. 11 on the dice is going to miss. The hand comes back and starts pounding onto it. First with a 16 total, does not quite hit, and another natural 1. And the dizzying effects of the Chester spinning around, you see it's trying to miss, but the centrifugal force is throwing its large tentacle arm backwards. It's getting more and more mad, and you see the desperation starting to set in into this creature. Back to you.
We rolled 3 natural ones.
Yeah.
5 rolls. How close did I get to the star here if I went 160?
You could definitely get up to it.
Oh, am I close to it now?
Yeah.
Okay. To land or not to land, that is the question.
Monkey loose on the star.
I know.
Because at some point, if you get too close, you do know you would also enter its air bubble.
Yeah. But I would imagine the guy can hold his breath, like I...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Perhaps 4 minutes.
And perhaps the Chester's getting rapidly close to being destroyed, so...
4 minutes is a lot of combat.
Yeah, I'm already almost... Chester's well below 50% HP,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're crashing this... Not crashing it, but I'm landing this thing on the... Okay, so how far did I get? I guess I should say that first. Am I within 80 feet? Within normal movement?
No, it would take the full movement to get there.
Another 160?
Yes. Another 160 or the 160? Within the 160 foot, you could definitely get there.
So I'd have to use my action to dash to get on the ship?
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't do that, then I go 80 feet.
Okay.
Oh, I will go, yeah. I will go just outside the air bubble.
Okay.
That I would presume.
Yeah.
So I'll use my full action to do that as much, and I'll just... Maybe this time instead of doing barrel roll, that's not working. So I just take it, go up, and do like a huge loop, and see if I can throw them off that way.
Okay, for sure. Roll another pilot check. I think what I had you roll. Did you roll another natural 1? I thought that was a 7.
I did too.
Heck yes.
No, the 7's right
next to it.
Yeah,
I saw the 7 right next to it
that's
too.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Nice.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
This is gonna
Arboreal grappler holding on strong. Ending your turn, you see the fangs beginning to tear at a weak point that has been
no, he's not.
created for a 14 total. That's gonna miss. The arms come swinging in at a desperate attempt. That is 100% perfectly cocked, straight up and down.
Perfect.
That's a natural 20.
Dude, alright, we gotta quit rolling on such opposite sides of the spectrum here.
It was bound to happen.
I guess we roll 4 natural 1s.
Luckily, I didn't roll that great on the dice.
That's good. That's
12
great.
points of damage to you.
Pretty.
And then he had one more tentacle attack for a natural 1.
God, this is nuts. This is crazy.
I love it. I think I have a coin, not a d20.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Just hit the 25 natural ones on the
Looking at you, any dice companies out there, always needing to sponsor this dice goblin to make sure these coins are broken.
Yeah, send us all the dice. Okay. So how big is the air bubble outside of the ship?
So technically there are rules about air bubbles, and it's one of those rules that I really haven't committed to memory, because it gets kind of weird.
Okay, so we'll say, just for sake of ease, then I say about 40 feet. That's a pretty safe number, probably. Zero will go out 40 feet past.
Air envelopes form around a creature based upon its size. That's the creature. The air envelope extends beyond its surface 3 times whatever that distance would be. So for instance, if you have 1 foot, it would be 3 foot for the size of the air bubble. Essentially it extends past that distance, whatever that distance is. So if you have 1 foot here, it extends 1 foot on either side, if that makes sense. So you ultimately multiply the distance by 3. But so that would technically mean the star hammer at like 150 foot long would have a 450 foot air bubble on either side, or on total it would have 150 on either side.
Holy cow, it's huge. But width-wise, it'd be much smaller.
Yeah, that would probably be closer to like 150 foot side to side.
But which means the asteroid, though, would have had a massive air bubble.
It would.
Like, massive air bubble.
Air bubble, yeah. I really biffed it on the air bubble there.
It'd be huge, huge.
Yeah.
With the asteroids, yeah, I mean...
So it probably wouldn't have escaped the air bubble for a little bit.
Hurt anything.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I will land then. If I'm coming, because I envisioned I was coming in from the horizontal.
Yep.
So if I within my movement 80 feet, I will land the ship.
Okay, perfect.
I bonus action Misty Step out
of
the ship.
Heck yes.
And I Misty Step directly behind this thing.
Heck yeah.
And I have like a slot for like my great axe that's just in there. And I just pull it out and I go, this is what you want. And I just bury it twice into his back. Just the great axe just hammering.
Heck yes.
Like I'm lumbering down on a giant log, ultimately.
As soon as you enter into the space of the Star Hammer, you hear Zage's voice, Carson, what are you doing? Get that thing off the ship! And then you immediately go into the attack. Roll to attack for me, would you?
Love to.
I see.
A natural 20.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, I gotta roll D12.
Oh, for a great axe, don't you?
And then the other one is
nice.
19.
A 19 to hit?
Yeah, on my first
definitely
one
hits.
of the attacks.
I didn't know if you were rolling for advantage. I didn't know if you had advantage.
No, I just have 2 attacks. I was just trying to make life a little easier. I'm going out of the box today, you know. So on my natural 20 is 10 to 20 plus 3 is 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. That's some serious damage to that old boy.
Plus another 6, so 29 total on that round.
29. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. So bonus action to Misty Step out.
Yep.
Action is to attack. I would say your movement's probably eaten up by the fact that you used up all of the Chester's movement. So, okay, awesome. Ending your turn, we kind of skipped past Pizor and Sid in that action, so they could have either held their action or bonus action. Let's say for the ease of it, they held their action to open the cockpit as soon as it was landed. So As you land on the back of the arboreal grappler, your axe sinking into its back, it's kind of flailing and yelling. You hear this monkey noises. You hear the of the cockpit sliding back, and you hear Pizor's voice. You're in trouble now, big monkey. Top of the round goes back to actually Pizor. Pizor is the top of the round.
Sweet.
Because Monkey rolled just between you and Sid.
Monkey de Luffy.
Monkey. So Pizor standing just a few feet in front of them. So I'm gonna clear this guy off. We're just gonna use the blue one here. So let's assume whenever you had done this, we'll scoot Pizor that guy. You had jumped right behind them.
Yep.
I don't have any of those little lofts, but that's fine. You jump behind them. The cockpit opens up, so Pizor is essentially standing directly adjacent to him.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Water Whip. So you see him pull from the canteen at his hip. This water coalesces in his hands, and he whips the creature in front of him. Melee spell attack roll. That's going to be a 19, which does hit.
Nice.
And
job,
then
Pizor.
he gets to
Whip that creature back and forth to you. Whip that creature
what level were I again? Pizor Devil. Okay, cool. Just need to see how much cantrip damage he does, which is 2d6
Nice.
slashing damage, magical slashing damage. 6 points of magical slashing damage. And technically the creature would be pulled, but he doesn't have anywhere to be pulled to, so he stays put.
He'd be chilling.
But he is lashed by the water whip originating from Pizor, ending his turn, taking us over to Sid, the automaton.
Sid just jumps back.
Oh.
Barely touched it.
It's directly underneath your seat.
It opened up too, I think.
I think it did. Which I do not see that.
Nope, a dice did.
Sweet.
Did you find the cork? Oh,
Yeah. Sid just grabs his rapier and just goes out, and then just goes around like,
Nice.
like pokes
Yeah,
up
absolutely.
into it. So.
Yep.
Let's see here.
So it'll be over. It's an 18.
Oh, I honestly thought that was a natural 20.
That'd have been crazy. It would have, yeah, we can't continue this, right? There's just no way.
We must.
That's a 23 to hit.
A 23 definitely hits. As Sid essentially just extends, Go Gadget extends
Yeah.
himself straight.
Yeah, the arm just like that coiled.
Yep, absolutely.
10 points of damage though.
10 point. Wow.
7 on the die.
Nice. Okay. Heck yeah. The arboreal grappler is looking a little bloodied at that, as the automaton stabs into him, ending Sid's turn. Action is
Yes.
to attack. Bonus action movement. Anything?
Nope, that's
Okay.
it.
Awesome. I'm assuming you used your movement to get a little
Absolutely.
bit closer at
Yes.
some point. Okay.
Yeah, he
cool.
went off to the side and around. Yes, I
Okay.
apologize.
Cool. The arboreal grappler is going to choose between you and Pizor. Let's figure out. Odds are you, evens Pizor. Odds are you, my dude. Coming right at you with the multi-attack. First thing it does is tentacle attacks you.
Okay.
As you are standing all alone, you see one large arm kind of like uncoil from the chester, the one that was tethering it there, and this arm whips back and smashes down at you with an 11 to hit.
I miss it.
Dang it.
Let's go.
Second tentacle attack coming at you with a 18 to hit.
Just hits.
18 just hits. Nice. Okay. You are considered grappled.
No.
Until this grappled ends, you are actually considered restrained.
No.
So, you are restrained.
No.
My guy. Restrained. Restrained.
I don't want that.
Which deals 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you. As you are restrained.
Hold on. Oh,
Go ahead.
dang. I thought about using that blood curse to the eyeless, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Because it says, as a reaction, I can, when a creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an attack, You can use your reaction to roll 1d6 and subtract the result from the creature's attack roll. You can choose to use this feature after the creature's roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack hits or misses. And there's not really an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
So I guess I won't do that. So, okay.
Okay, we'll have to reread that verbiage. I want to make that work. Like, I want to make sure that's a feature you can use.
I know. It's hard because it says I have to make the determination before you say... Basically, before you would read the number, I'd have to make the determination to do it. So...
Oh, so it's basically like, I'm rolling to attack. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, I'd have to make the determination right then and there. Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Yep, we're good.
That's dumb.
Good, no problem.
I don't really like that. So if you want to... What I would allow is that ability only is expended if it's successful. Simply, there's there's plenty of 2024 classes that do that exact same thing. Like, I think there is a Psy Knight, or it might be the Psy Rogue, one of the two. They have that feature where you can expend things, but it doesn't actually get used up unless it succeeds.
Interesting.
Considering that is, especially it does damage to you, doesn't it?
Only if I amplify.
Okay, gotcha.
And when I amplify, that's when it affects the round as a whole instead of just like a single attack. So.
Okay. But you have limited uses of it.
Yes.
Okay. That's one of those things where I'll say the use is only expended if it's successful.
Yeah, because it uses one of my blood maledict.
Yeah,
so.
because otherwise that feels pretty bad.
Yeah.
If you use it on something that it wouldn't have hit in the first place, I guess is one thing. But if you use it, it doesn't do anything. It feels bad on a very limited spell, so.
Yeah, I get 2 of them per short rest.
I don't like what you wrote. So I'm gonna do my own thing.
It's okay.
Where were we? We were on the last attack.
Yep, I'm grappled, or I'm
The
restrained.
third
rather.
attack of restrained. Since you are restrained, it has
Yes,
advantage
Nice.
with the bite.
Sick.
That is going to hit with a 23 to hit.
Oh, for sure.
And that is some pretty good damage at 8 points of piercing damage from that bite attack.
How much?
8.
So I took, gosh, how much did I take on that first one?
On the first one was...
When he hit me with 18 and he restrained me.
Yes. Did I roll for damage?
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either.
No.
Because it's 2d6.
I don't remember you telling me a number, so.
Yeah. That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Okay. Action is to grab you. Bonus action does not have one. However, it has the mobile grappler, meaning it can move at its full speed while dragging a medium creature. So it is going to take you, and it is going to run. We should be on the Starhammer now, so let me adjust our combat just a hair here.
You are correct.
We can drop that Chester right in the center for what it's worth.
Yep. Just lay it right behind the crane, pretty much, you know. Or not right behind the crane, in front of the crane, right there.
Drop that Chester. Okay, it is going to risk 2 opportunity attacks from Pizor and the automaton, Sid.
Good.
So I'll go ahead and roll those. If you wouldn't mind rolling for the automaton, I'll roll for Pizor here. Pizor has nothing but his claws.
23 again.
Or necked. 23 is going to hit. Pizor misses with his melee weapon attack.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Dang.
5 plus 3.
That little guy is doing some work.
He always do. I think it's him too.
Yeah, honestly, the
with the rapiers,
put it in.
specifically,
Yeah.
He always does.
Okay, awesome. Taking the opportunity attack, the arboreal grappler picks you up and runs. My movement speed. Oh, it has a 10-foot movement speed. That's goofy.
Let's
So
go.
the climbing is 40. The actual movement speed is 10. Yeah. So, like, if you've ever
That's
seen like a
hilarious.
chimpanzee run where they do this number, I think it's doing that with you, where it's like it's got a whole lot of movement up here, but it literally moves 10 feet.
Phenomenal.
So
Absolutely
you get taken
phenomenal.
to there. but you can see it's trying to run away with you wherever it's running
It
to.
can try.
Yeah. Ending its turn, it is over to you, Mr. Carson.
Okay, let's go ahead and just knock this out. So as a bonus action, I'm going to imbue my weapon. A little bit of blood that I have along my face, I kind of like spit it towards the axe, and as I spit it, it almost like ignites slightly with that same radiant energy.
That's super cool.
4 points of damage to me. But
Like a fire salamander.
yeah.
Some might call that a dragon.
I learned it from British. I will. So that's my bonus. That's my bonus action, and I will just take. I guess I'll have disadvantage on attacks, huh?
Yes, you do because you are restrained.
How does he look?
Rough.
Okay.
A little bit past rough. Or no, sorry, rough is
25.
okay.
Bloody.
A little bit past bloody.
I'm gonna take 2 attacks. I'm just trying to swing down with the great axe while he's got me.
Okay.
That's terrible. 4 plus. That'll miss. That's a 10.
10 total. Okay.
Second one.
Misses.
Better at least. That's a 17 on the low end.
17 does hit.
Okay. Not terrible. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Awesome. Okay. And he doesn't have any kind of resistances, so we're good there. That's going to.
Yeah, which I don't know if you need. Yeah, did you need?
No, yeah, no,
on
don't need to
flame?
split that up or nothing.
Sorry, I didn't check.
Nope, you're good. Okay, so first attack misses. Second
Second
attack, you sink
So
it
while
into
yeah,
him.
just being drug around by him. Yeah, I'm just trying to still learn. You know, I guess I've had the Great Axe for a while now. Time skip. But yeah, just trying to swing while being held in the air by this guy.
Yeah.
I'm just aiming probably for his arms. Or that first one, kind of like he's able to move out of the way. The second time, I kind of wait for the movement to come back, and I'm able to just like perfectly bury the axe like right where kind of the joint is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I stick it in. The
Yeah.
fire licks.
You can kind of see it flailing and slipping its grasp on you. It does manage to maintain the grasp. That would be action, your bonus action, so you don't have any movement since you are
Yeah.
restrained. Okay,
That's me.
awesome. Ending your turn,
That's
we go
what
back to the top of the round with Pizor.
I just yell out, "Help me, Pizor!"
I'm coming. Do not run away. It's okay. You do not need to be so afraid.
No, I think I do.
What he is going to do, Pizor is going to launch a level 2 guiding bolt.
Oh, don't hit me.
On a natural 1, he will. I'm putting that in
don't-
canon.
No, because today's not the day to say that.
He's rolling a straight roll.
Okay.
It's not a natural 1.
Oh my gosh, you put the pause.
No, it is actually going to sadly miss with a 13,
That's always
and his
the
AC is
worst.
14. So literally just
that's
misses
always the
on that
worst.
second level.
Okay.
So yeah, whoopsies.
Pizor, that was awfully
It just
close.
went right. I'm sorry, it's just you're a moving target. He has these stupid flaily arms and you're just way up there. I didn't want to hit you. I'm sorry. Ending Pizor's turn. He is going to jump out of the Chester at this point, and he's going to keep his distance, but he's going to kind of cut off where he's moving towards in the smallest way, ending his full turn there. Action. How are you looking, I guess? That's a good question, too.
Ooh, I'm still above bloody.
Okay,
or I'm
cool.
still above bloodied, yeah.
Cool,
I
okay.
mean, I'm starting to look hurt, but...
Awesome. Cool.
Then Kit just follows, because Kit's... I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sid.
Sid, yeah. Sid just runs up to him. 10, 15. And just goes for another stab on him. It's like... 12 plus 5, 17.
17 does hit.
Plus another 5, 8. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, a consistent 8.
Nice, I know he is. MVP.
Doing some damage. Quick math.
Yeah, just run the 8 to 100 and then makes it easier.
Still standing, getting closer to that rough territory where you can see this thing is hemorrhaging blood on the deck. This kind of like bright blue ichor that splashes everywhere. It still has you in its hand, and that was all of Sid's turn.
Yeah, he just has 1 attack.
Okay, awesome.
That's how we...
It is going to first take a bite at you.
Okay.
The bite with advantage is pretty trash. It's a 14.
Misses.
Dang it. Okay. You are currently grappled in one tentacle, rendering one tentacle useless, so it still has the use of the other,
Cool.
which it is going to attack at our friend Sid for a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Goodness.
Nice.
Okay. Failing epically, it is going to continue flailing. It's going to risk the opportunity attack from Sid, and it is going to run over the edge of the deck. As you well know, you can run on the side of the ship itself, so it just straight monkey, and it is just on the edge. So if I could stick to the side, you'd be right there.
Oh,
at
he
this point.
go 20 feet?
10. He was here, so 5, 10.
10. Okay.
Yep. So he's just over the railing of the ship itself. But yeah, just hanging off the side to the point where if you looked over, you'll see him.
Okay.
That is action, bonus action movement for my guy, ending his turn, bottom of the round. Sorry. Over to you, Carson, stuck in his arms.
I think I want to get out. I will go. Well, I already did this once today, and I'll Misty Step.
Misty Step,
for
right
my
on.
second
Okay.
Spell.
I'd say you could probably see almost all of this.
Oh, right
deck
behind him on the
here.
outside of the ship.
Right behind him. Okay, so
Yeah,
you
like-
just basically jump out
Yeah,
of his
just
grasp. Awesome. Okay. Very importantly, I know you can't see it on the other side, so I'll move it to where you can see. This is where you were.
Okay.
This is where you are now.
Yeah. Just right behind him. So I just decorporealate.
I really like to think, as a blood hunter, your Misty Step is kind of like a where you just like anti-explode in like a small red pump.
I kind of thought that like it's almost like a blood spray. Like
Yeah.
Just like
Absolutely.
and it like collects, and then I just take 2 big swings, like from his back.
Heck yes.
At the edge there. Got blue
No
eyes.
way.
Natural 20. And then also
Heck yes.
21.
Heck yeah. Definitely gonna hit.
Oh, man, I'm gonna do some good damage. Because I only got my d6, we'll see. On the blue, 8 to 16,
Nice.
1 to 2.
Do you get a reroll once for any reason?
Not on that, I wouldn't.
Okay.
So 16, 18 plus 3, 21 points of damage on the natural 20.
21.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then not bad, 9 and a 6 here, so that's 15, that's 18 points there, so that's 39 points of damage.
Dang. Okay. You only needed the first hit
Oh.
to tell me how you want to do this to the arboreal grapple.
Yeah, I just probably like on the edge of the ship, the gravity's kind of funky, and as I recollect behind him, I take one big leap up, bring the gravity axe over my head, and it's just one big sweep into the back of his head, and it just buries, and I just immediately feel his body go lifeless, so I just kind of dig it a little deeper and just bury him down to the side, and I just throw him back over the side, if you will.
Back onto the main deck of the ship. Nice. Absolutely. Yeah, you plop this large monkey figure, arms all kind of like trailing behind it, just flapping over the side of the ship. You plop him onto the deck, and Pazer's like, "Goodies, that was a big ugly one, wasn't it?"
What the heck are these?
I don't know.
We don't have these back home.
Thankfully, no. Well done.
Yeah, that goes for all of us. The Chester took a lot of damage. I was quite worried we weren't going to make it back in time.
I am glad we did. I was hoping that thing would not implode in the middle of space. We'd be stuck, truly, out there, nothing but a monkey.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that's the end of our adventures for today, at least. We need to do some repair work.
Pazor kind of like kicks the Chester a little bit, and he's like, "You even know how to work on these things? We can fix this?"
It's not any different than this ship. It just needs patched, and
I see it when I believe it, okay?
you don't think we can do it?
I mean, you're pretty handy, but this thing is... Look at it.
What?
Oof. You want me to fly in that thing?
We can repair it.
Good luck.
Alright, fine. Zage, do you think you can assist me a little bit? Come help me brainstorm.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright.
Are we staying here, near this asteroid? Or are we moving on?
Let's stay here for now.
Okay. Might as well keep us located around here. I'm gonna come up to the deck and we'll just swap and I'll see what I can do about that Chester. Really did a number to that thing.
It wasn't us.
Understood. I
Yeah.
see the big monkey.
Yeah. That's... I think... I don't know if you want to call him... I don't know what... his arms are quite weird. Maybe you can pull some useful things from it.
At this point, Zay, you hear British.
Oh no.
No, Zage exits onto the cannon deck. Pizor and him swap roles, and Zage is standing with you for a while, just kind of tinkering away on the Chester itself. He's like, honestly, I can't believe what you've done to this. Like, how are we gonna even? Okay, whatever. And he starts to cast the mending cantrip. And over the course of I don't know however long you guys spend here, but to get this thing back up and running is gonna take almost the rest of this day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. We can use the rest of this day to heal back up and then fix the Chester to where it's operable and at least safe.
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
not to-
absolutely. Roll a D100 for me.
Just a D100.
Yep.
And I found myself sitting like this, and it's very. I guess I could just move my dice box too. But, 96.
Wow. Okay. Total hit points of the Chester are 120.
120. I got down to 40. So an 80 difference. Am I doing 96% of 80?
You get 115 hit points. Up to 115 is what you're at.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
96% of the Chester is repaired. That's a very lucky roll.
Yeah. So you're telling me there's a chance for 6%?
Easily so.
Great. All right. Awesome.
Which would feel bad for an entire day spent doing the repairs.
I'd have been sad. But hey, it didn't happen, so we don't have to talk
Not
about
at all. At some
Good
point
job, Zage. Thank you.
during the repairs being made to the Chester, Brish does make his head. He kind of pops his head.
Hey.
And he's like,
Don't.
are you mocking me? What do you think I'm doing? I just came up here because I heard a commotion.
I don't know if I can eat that thing.
I was just gonna ask if you're gonna eat that. Okay, what if you don't even know it's in it? It's kind of like when I was trying to get your brother to eat broccoli. He wouldn't, so I just disguised it. He eats broccoli just fine now, as long as we don't tell him. So, you know.
Fine. I don't want to be wasteful, but don't tell me, please.
Okay, just a little bit. Look that way. I'll do some harvesting, and everything else just go over the deck. That's how you do it.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be okay. Yeah. This is what you do. I trust you. It'll be great. Yep.
Over your shoulder, you kind of hear this slicing, and then you hear the of him lighting his breath. You hear him smacking his gums,
Oh God.
and then honestly, that's not a bad sear. It tastes pretty well. I think you're gonna like it. Pretty comparable to like one of those guppies that we find out floating, but it's a little bit more gamey. But you're gonna like it. I
Okay.
promise.
Yep. That sounds great.
I think if I infuse it, maybe do a little bit of a brine, it's gonna really tenderize these lanky muscles. These long fibers in these arms it's an uphill battle, but I think I can do it.
Awesome.
The trick
That's-
is the tenderization process.
My mouth is watering.
I hope so, because mine is too.
Yep. Okay. I'll be in my room. And I
Don't
just like
forget,
turn
don't be
around and
late
walk
for dinner.
away.
I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Just let me know. And he walks away. What was my high? I think I just passed my max damage that I had previously.
Yeah, did you say 39? Was that the
Well,
number?
but that was 2 attacks though, right?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if
You
you're right. If you
rolled
wrote down each attack.
18 on one, 15 on the other. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that would only be 33.
I don't do math.
Okay. I think I hit like 20. That one I rolled a 10. With that first natural 20, I rolled a 10.
It was a 10.
And then it was 20, so at least 23.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got higher than that, but I'll go 23. I'm good with that. That's a good number. I'd only had 21 as my previous high, so I passed it. But
Yeah, I think because the other one you rolled like an 8 on the dice, on the d12, and a 1 on the d6. That's how you got to 18.
I guess I'll be able
Yeah.
to look back.
Get in the
What I-
comments.
Yeah, let me know.
Well.
It'd be great. Thanks, guys. Okay,
No, you
Yes, we
spend,
spend the
the
day.
rest of the day here.
for sure.
If there's anything overarching you would like to take care of, or even just small.
No, just trying to like come up with a game plan. I would definitely try to just talk to Paizo and be like, okay, we searched here, you know, if I think that like where could we go in, maybe between the asteroids, and maybe not jeopardize us. Maybe we try coming in from a different direction instead, because maybe now these guys are gonna be like on the lookout for us, you know. So coming from a different direction, swinging around, but trying to find a way between the asteroids. Maybe that's the ticket.
Okay. Would you roll me a d20? I would allow this to be a history check or like an intelligence check. Actually, better than that, cartographers. As you are studying the terrain, you can begin to map it out if this is what you want to do. If you definitely want to do just a perception or
No.
something like that, you
No.
can do that. But I would allow you to
Intelligence
use your
based.
cartographers. I would allow you to use your cartographer's tools for this check.
So what would technically be that check? Would it be intelligence plus? What would be like cartographer
yes.
check?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Cartography would
Intelligence
be
plus
intelligence
proficiency.
plus proficiency.
So we'll have a plus 5.
Yep.
10. So 15.
15. Okay. As you're studying, you can see there's a small cleft in the actual canopy itself, where you can tell that there seems to be two shapes joined together.
Okay.
That would be your best entrance point right there.
Okay. I believe that this, that what we think here, this cleft area will be the place. We'll try tomorrow.
Okay, if you believe so.
And if it's not the place, we'll exit and we'll go back to square one. And maybe it's a different asteroid. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot.
If that's the case, we've got a lot of places to go.
I
And he
don't.
kind of looks over and you see.
I don't disagree. There's, yeah, there is a lot.
And there's quite a bit that you can rule out. Places that are far too small,
Sure.
places that don't even look anything like it. So, of a field of 100 asteroids, you can narrow it down to about a handful.
Okay. We'll try this in the morning. Let's get some rest. It's got to be pretty late now. We've been working on this for quite some time.
It's been good to watch. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty surprised at what you are capable of putting together.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. I would. I'd get back inside it. I'd take it for a fly.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I shouldn't say thank you. We should be thanking Sage.
You
But
should be.
we will. Thank you, Sage. Very
I'm gonna
much.
go get myself a well-cooked meal now.
Very good. I'm feeling a little tired. So, thank you.
I don't know how you can be tired after a time like that. I am starving just watching you work. I'm gonna go get a meal.
Okay. You guys have a good supper, and I'll see you in the morning.
I'll tell Brish to keep us some extra for you.
Perfect. Thank you. That'd be great.
Ken, you head to bed hungry.
No, I have some jerky.
Oh, do you? Yeah, some mudbat jerky.
Yeah.
You spend the rest of the evening toiling away in your cabin,
Yeah.
waking up the next day, joining everybody for a meal. Brish immediately, oh, hey, Carson, I didn't see you at dinner last night, so I did go ahead and I boxed it up. I was actually able to use some of that to help make the scramble for the morning here.
Great.
So, it just,
Just some coffee.
I do, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just take some coffee for now.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to get going.
Yeah, I'll just, I'll keep the scrambler on the oven, that way it's warm.
Perfect.
But if you don't eat it, I'll probably just eat it myself, I guess. Waste or waste, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just ready to get. I'm ready to get down there.
Are you okay? You look really tense. I'm worried. You
There's a
touch
lot-
my food. Normally
There's
you
a
eat
lot.
this right up.
There's a lot going on. It's stressful. I mean, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, man. Just when I really thought I was getting his taste buds down, and he kind of wanders off.
Paizo, you ready? Did you already eat?
Oh, yes, I did.
All right,
Are
let's
you
go.
sure you don't want some of these?
No. I'm
Okay.
just like grab a roll or something, you know, or some type of bread, a muffin or something that's there.
Bazor looks at Zay. She's like, I think he woke up on the wrong side of the bed as he heads out behind you.
I heard that. Yeah. As we loaded the chest, I just go. I couldn't sleep well. It just feels like there's so much writing on this. And yesterday, although we learned information, it just feels like a failure. Yeah, I'm frustrated.
I mean, you could think of it as a failure, or you could just think of it as not quite a success. It's a step towards success, is it not? We know it is not within that asteroid, so we can at least search elsewhere.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
I see it as a win.
Okay.
You just need to change your mindset. Wake up on the other side of the bed, castle.
I bring Ada this time.
Ada, okay.
And we will head for that cleft that we discovered.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
Roll me a d20. D100, I'm sorry. The classic exploration
I wasted
die.
a 15.
I know. At least it wasn't a 20. If it was a 20, I would have felt really bad. But
You should.
it was a practice roll, clearly.
Practice roll. 005. So that's a 5, correct?
Oh, yeah, it sure is. A 5.
Oh yeah.
It's just so weird to see a 5, or like a single digit,
Oh boy.
as you are kind of like taking a scan of your surroundings before you leave the deck of the Starhammer. You see floating in the distance, a bit away and scattered quite a deal at this point, is some of the wreckage of the ship that you guys completely decimated. And then kind of following that wreckage like breadcrumbs, you see a ship slowly approaching, red in color
Okay.
and familiar in appearance. It is one of the lamprey ships you previously saw. And it's slowly heading towards your guys' location as you are loading up.
That is the intergalactic guys, right?
The Surlons, yes, correct.
It's the Surlons?
Yes.
Gosh, maybe am I getting species mixed up?
So Surans,
Yes.
I didn't name them. I
know,
apologize.
I
I
know.
just picked the minis because they look cool.
Yeah.
Surans were the ones.
Said every dungeon master.
They were the ones on Vistrotar that you fought, the lizard guys.
That's the Surans.
Yes.
Okay.
Surlons are the one that you encountered.
2 sessions ago.
I was say, I think 2 sessions ago.
When they were telling me to.
Correct.
To join.
Yeah, the pushy people that you didn't
yes.
like. Yep.
Okay.
You see
And they're
another one of the
heading
ship.
for me.
Yeah. Just one ship by itself
Okay.
approaching.
Well, it definitely holds true that we don't take off from the ship then.
Okay. Awesome.
So,
And I will note, just like the ship that you encountered yesterday, where it was flying a flag, it had black sails, and it kind of identified itself. This ship does have a flag that is flying. I told you last time that the same flag flies on the other 2 ships that you encountered, the same, the lamprey ships that you did encounter with the Surlons on them. They had the same flag. I just forgot what the design was. And then also on their robes, they had a similar design. That design itself, make sure I get it right. You know, it's funny, it's not even in these notes. It's in a different place, because why would I keep all my notes in one location? That makes way too much sense.
yeah, that makes your life easy.
Yeah. Okay. What you see is a dark purple flag with one central icon on it. You see a large pink blob with the cephalization of a brain. And then adorning the brain like a crown is a golden tiara inset with deep green emerald gems. Dangling from beneath the brain, so where the cerebellum would be, you see basically dotting the bottom side of this brain are these glowing green eyes, and then trailing behind it are these long tentacles that like trail the brain and look like they're flapping in the breeze alongside the rest of the flag.
Okay.
And that flag just flies on the ship there.
So as we're loading up, I just look at Paizo and I go, well, we better stop there. It looks like we've got visitors coming.
Our friends are back.
Yeah. Think it's the same ones?
Could be.
What are the odds that it's somebody different?
I mean, did you catch their name?
No.
Do you think they have names?
Knowing how they are, I don't know. I mean, I would assume, right? How would they not have names? But it's got to be the same people.
I don't know.
What do they want with us?
What did they want last time?
Just telling us to join them. All right. Well, Sage. He's right on the helm. I will cast a cantrip that I learned also during my time, and I pull out this little copper wire that I actually have like on a little necklace actually.
Nice.
And it's just like hanging, so I grab it and I pull it and I go point down kind of where the mess hall would be, and I just go, his age, it's Carson. We've got friends approaching. You might get to the helm.
Okay. He can reply to that.
Yes.
I will ready myself. I'll keep an eye on the situation.
Okay. We will just watch them the entire time as they approach. That way we can,
Okay.
if there's any funny business that begins to happen.
The star hammer does not move where it's at, maintaining its position, and you see the lamprey ship slowly approaching, and then kind of at one point drifting in towards you to the point where they can berth. Standing, once they get within like eye shot to where you can see deck to deck, you see a handful of the sirloins up on the deck, and one of them kind of like waving over, kind of like a parlay kind of motion, as if they mean no harm. The two ships eventually berth up next to each other, and a gangplank is dropped over, and you see the sirloins kind of step away from the gangplank, inviting you on.
We'll approach.
And you hear within your head, "Hello there. What business do you have?"
Are you not the same ship we talked to just 2 days ago?
Oh, you've met some of us before.
Yes, we have.
No, we are not that same ship. We have not had the pleasure of meeting you before.
Good
Quite
morning.
the ship you fly.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
We're from here.
Here being these asteroids?
No, not these specific ones, no.
Okay. We did not know anybody to be residing within these asteroids. That is good news to know that you have not been hiding from us.
No. We flew in just a few days ago. When we met your friends or allies, we did not catch their names, unfortunately.
And what is your business here?
Just exploration. Searching for unknown artifacts and such.
Oh, so you're kind of like a privateer.
To a certain extent, one would say so, yes.
Okay. Do you have identification?
Negative.
Are you a citizen of the Interstellar Republic?
Negative.
Would you like to be?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
We're quite happy with our current situation.
Be sure you make no intentions to leave this sphere, as that would be illegal.
Of course, we would never do such a thing. We
Good.
would not want to have any problems.
Well, is there anything we can help you with today?
Well, maybe. Are you familiar with a stone temple around here, since you've been patrolling this area?
A stone temple.
Yes.
Curious. You're not the first person to ask of one.
Really?
Yes. Just a few weeks back, we had several individuals actually inquiring about it.
Oh, well, darn. That must mean I'm gonna be late to the jump then, huh?
You just might be. You've missed them by several weeks at this point.
Did they tell you where it was?
No, they did not. They did not know either. They were searching here amongst these asteroids.
Did you see where they might have found it?
Oh, yes. Several leagues that way.
So this isn't the one?
They were not here, no.
Yeah, great.
What is all this around you? It appears you have destroyed something. Perhaps a ship?
Oh, yeah. We were attacked by a ship that flew black sails.
Oh, is that so?
They attacked us and were rather aggressive.
That is good to know, actually. We have been in search of these such individuals.
Pointed ears?
Yes, the Githyanki.
Githyanki.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the green-skinned ones or the white-skinned ones?
Oh, so you encountered the Ascanari elves as well.
Ah. So which is which, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not too familiar with them.
Oh, yes. The elves are the pale ones, the
Okay.
ones with the smooth skin and the pointed ears. The Githyanki are the sallow-skinned green ones.
Ah.
The
Okay.
Githyanki are here illegally. It is
Oh.
interesting to see them with the astral elves, the Ascanari.
Really?
Oh, yes. That tells us that the Ascanari are paying them, or at least aware of their presence in here. And that means that we must have a conversation with the Ascanari.
Interesting. They were working together as far as we knew. They attacked us out of the blue, tried to catch us off guard. We were lucky to survive it. Our ship took a decent amount of damage from them, but we repaired it with some of their scrap, but
And do you have any proof of their cohorting?
other than our first-hand experience.
Hmm.
How else would you prove it?
Well, anything. Any kind of documentation, or perhaps...
Oh, we found their ledger.
Oh, excellent. Is that something we could have?
Are we trading?
We would give you a reward for it if that is so inclined for you.
And what kind of reward would that be?
A monetary value.
Sure. I can grab. I look over to Pizor and go, "Hey, Pizor, would you mind grabbing the ledger that's sitting upon my desk, please?"
That would be greatly appreciated for us.
Pizor will go snag it.
Thank you for DMing for me, because honestly, I was just kind of like,
No, it's fine.
as soon as I said it, I was like, I was supposed to tell you what Paizo was doing,
no,
aren't I?
I mean, I imagine you'd be like, yeah, of course. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go snag
Obedient. So.
Thank you, Pizor. This was upon in the wreckage. I imagine this was found around the captain's quarters. And I kind of like held it out to him, and the second kind of grabs it, and I go, and I pull it back, and I go, "So what's it worth to you, though?"
I will pay you 10 gold for the information.
10 gold.
Oh, yes.
That is rather disrespectful.
Is it now?
These individuals tried to kill me and my crew, which are my family, destroy our ship, and you're going to tell me that these people that you say are trespassers into our sphere and are working with these elves, and this information is only worth 10 gold to you?
Would Brandon please roll me a persuasion check?
Of course.
Or intimidation if that's the route you're going. Up to you.
No, it would be persuasion, or it'd be persuasion.
Okay.
It's definitely a zero. Sure, roll. 10. Right
10.
on the line.
Okay. Okay. I understand the tribulations you have gone through to achieve, to actually gather this information for us.
Mm-hmm.
That is most valuable, and your cooperation is duly noted. We will note you as an ally to the Illithid Empire, and we will happily pay you the 10 gold pieces. He pulls from his pocket the 10 gold pieces, slides them across the way, and then he also puts like, if there's like a negotiation table, whatever's in front of you guys, he puts a little pin, like a lapel pin, on there, and it's just like a smaller emblazoned symbol of what's on their flag. The emblazoned little
You know what?
brain.
Because I'd like to stay in good graces, and I think that this could be... Yes. I'll slide it over, grab 10 gold, and the little emblem, and I'll slide them to me.
He takes it and kind of holds it over to him. Mind you, these are the sirloins. I have one right here. So They're rather creepy looking.
Oh. Yeah.
They are
Giant
entirely
slug-like creatures.
large worm-like creatures with no central eyes,
That's
just
right.
mouths. And it kind of sits there, pulls the book, and leans back and just starts flipping through the pages. Yes, this is quite valuable information. Is there by any chance you would like to be employed?
No, I mean I appreciate it, but we are currently on assignment and work for an employer, so thank you.
Oh, that is excellent news. Do you have a civilization somewhere nearby?
No, not nearby.
So you're from this sphere, but not close.
Correct.
Are you from the interior or exterior planets?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't believe.
Well,
We
did you
don't.
go towards the sun or away from the sun?
Both. Depends which way we're going.
I feel like you're hiding information from me.
Well, I'm not hiding information. We just recently got this technology, so it's not that I'm hiding information. It's that we're rather new to jamming.
Oh, so you must not know the dangers here amongst wild space.
No, we're slowly discovering them.
Good. Well,
So,
for starters, please do not leave your sphere. If you do leave your sphere, death may occur.
understood.
Good. Within your sphere, there are several inhabitants as well as dangers that you might want to be aware of. Are you aware of gravity wells?
No,
Okay. What about void rifts?
no. Do you have a book or anything with all this in it?
Oh yes, actually we do. He looks over, and there's a silent conversation that happens, and one of the Sirlons disappears, and he looks back to you. We'll get you the required reading information.
Thank you.
Is there anything else we can assist you today?
No, I think I appreciate the parlay and doing the business. I'll take this reading material and we will study upon it and hopefully learn from it, and we will be on our way.
There is a growing threat within these very same Terran fields that you occupy now.
Mm-hmm.
If you have come across the Aratuk, be sure you keep a healthy distance. Do not fall for their benign tricks.
Understood?
They are zealots and should be treated as such, and exterminated, hopefully.
Absolutely understood. We will be careful.
Good deal. We are currently quarantining off that section of the Terran fields,
Okay,
as the threat is continuing to grow.
very well. We will. What? That direction you said is.
Yes, further this way, and he points over towards Sector A.
Okay, we will stay very clear of that. All
Good.
right. Well, I think we better be on our way then.
If you want to search for your hidden temple, the last occupants were off that way.
That way. Okay. I appreciate the information. We will go looking in that direction. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for being an ally to the Illithid Empire.
Thank you.
And with that,
And I walk away.
the gangplank is removed, and you guys slowly drift away from each other before the lamprey ship starts to peel off and go off in a different direction.
Just Zage, take us in this direction, and then point towards where he was going. I'm
Okay.
gonna go a little bit, but we'll keep a lookout.
Awesome. And as the Star Hammer begins to jam off in this direction, we're going to call it there tonight.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, we'll find our way, and hopefully we got some good information there at the end. So, hey guys,
Heck yeah.
thanks for tuning in to episode number 24.
Episode 24.
Remember-
Am I backwards again? 24.
Like and subscribe. Until next week.
See ya.
See you guys.